Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Prepare yourself because there's going to be compliments here, but we're going to get into it. Yeah, we're. I might be calling you out a little bit in this reading, so do be prepared. Judge not, lest ye be judged came through. Judge not, lest ye be judged. I got the song "New" by Gwen Stephani. I've never had this taste in my mouth. What are you up to, Pisces? I've got the mood that I was picking up on sort of yesterday coming into your reading was this kind of like appreciation. The way I've wrote it down, appreciation for individual or group, example family, that bring a lot of joy into your life and a fear that it will go away. Don't let it go away, from that song, right? Don't let it go away. This feeling has got to stay. So it's like this feeling like, yeah, this real like acknowledging the love, and it could be friendship, family, whatever that is for you. These relationships in your life that mean so much to you, Pisces, and this fear of losing that, don't let it go away. Yeah. Oh, Pisces, you're a very emotional sign, and you are a sign that likes to kind of cling to things. So I'm going to get more into that in a moment. I also got "You Are My Destiny" by Lionel Richie. You are my destiny, you are my one and only. Pisces is a very, very romantic sign. Really kind of opens up that heart space, wears the heart on the sleeve, has a lot of love and appreciation for those around them, really values the people in their lives. But the problem with this is that sometimes there's a tendency for Pisces to cling to relationships that don't serve them. And here's the tea, right? Here's where I'm spilling the tea. Sometimes, Pisces, you don't value yourself enough. You value everybody else over yourself. And that gets you sometimes, not all of you, some of you, that gets you into sticky situations and unhealthy relationships. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is the song that randomized on Spotify for you is "Why Do You Love Me" by Charlotte Lawrence. Why do you love me? Like, you don't like not seeing the value in yourself. 1 second. It's just my children banging around. So maybe you've got children banging around and you appreciate them. Yeah. So what I was getting into here with it, "Why Do You Love Me" by Charlotte Lawrence, there's a sense of not valuing yourself, not seeing the good in yourself, not feeling like you're worthy of the love of other people, putting other people on. Sorry, 1 second again. Just a reminder not to be so loud there. There's a sense of putting other people on a pedestal, putting everybody else first, and not seeing the worth in yourself. Now that song, I don't know if this is you or somebody that you're dealing with, but there's words like we fight until someone's calling the cops. 4 a.m, you're changing the locks. There's got to be something wrong with you if you want to be with me. I only love you when you don't love me. So there's this codependency, straight away, codependency. You only love me when you don't. I only love you when you don't want me. Abandonment issues, clinging, codependency. And unhealthy relationships as well. This isn't a healthy relationship. I heard the words, "there's no peace." It's like somebody just wants, oh, hello, my cat's jumping around. Somebody just wants a relationship where there's peace and, like where it's easy. They're sick of all the fighting. They, I think, are acknowledging perhaps that if you're constantly having screaming battles or constantly having arguments, then that's not healthy, especially if there's children around, if there's children involved, because, maybe this is something you need to hear, right? If there's children involved, if you have children and your relationship with their parent or the person, in their household, is that you're screaming at each other, that you're fighting, that you're miserable all the time, that you've got this kind of codependent, unhealthy relationship, your children are going to look at that and think that's normal. They're going to look at that and think that's what relationships is, that's what love is. Okay, and maybe it's not that you're in this situation, maybe it's not that maybe you're the children in this situation. Maybe this is what you grew up with, and your parents were always fighting, and were kind of unhealthy, maybe the adults around you had unhealthy relationships, and so you grow up with this sense of kind of not really knowing what love is. And then perhaps with that new song by Gwen Stephani, there's a sense of like, when you find real love, it's like, don't let it go away. It means so much to me. So yeah, there could be like, you could be dealing with abandonment issues from your childhood. You could be dealing with relationships that are unhealthy, codependency, because you're afraid of being alone. So there's different messages in there for different people. Take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't. It's difficult, but I'm here to, if they give me the messages, then my job is just to communicate them to you, and then it's your job to process those, and see how that applies to your individual situation, and go forward and work on that. Fight until someone's calling the cops, but you never blame it on me. There's another storyline I'm sort of picking up on here, where it's like somebody takes the blame a lot. It could be you, it could be the other person. Somebody always takes the blame. They never ever point fingers. They never accuse the other person, because they love that person so much, or they think they love that person so much, so they're trying to protect them. But this isn't healthy. Why do you love it? Why do you love that person, Pisces? Narcissist. The word narcissist as well has been coming through quite a lot, so somebody's maybe dealing with a narcissist. Right. The next song that came through, a little bit on the brighter side here, is Wonderwall. I am seeing this as probably two different relationships. One could be from your past, one could be from your present. I am getting that sense of like bad relationships in the past that were codependent and turbulent, and then finding real love and wanting to cling to it. Because the next song that you got randomized from Spotify was Wonderwall by Oasis. So many things I'd like to say to you, but I don't know how. Maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. Yeah, you may have found someone and it's like, oh my god, this is it. This is where I find the peace. That was my tummy rumbling. I haven't had breakfast yet. That was a big rumble. I'm sorry, Pisces. My tummy wanted to talk to you. So yeah, you found someone and it's like they're your life. Like that, maybe what it is. Maybe that's where this clinging energy is coming from. It's like they're your life jacket. They're your safety belt in the world that's been very, very turbulent up until now. And maybe you're going to be the one that saves me. Maybe you need your knight in shining armor to come in and save you, Pisces. I always say you're the knight in shining armor of the zodiac for me. You are, that gallant knight riding in like Sir Lancelot, trying to save everybody else. But maybe somebody needs to save you for a change. Maybe that's what it is. And I always say to people, you should save yourself. Don't wait for somebody else to save you. But maybe this once, if you found something and it looks like real love and it looks like your peace, your happiness, your happily ever after, cling to it. Fucking cling to it. Don't let it go. Don't be clingy, but take it. Take that offer of help. Take that life jacket. Maybe your message, maybe for someone else. Take anything that resonates, leave anything that doesn't. From the video of Wonderwall, the little clip that played on Spotify, I particularly noticed the clown juggling. Somebody may feel like a clown. Somebody may be juggling different situations. They may feel like this kind of spinning too many plates in the air, trying to keep too many situations going. Somebody may be juggling two people. Somebody may be leaving a relationship to move towards one that's healthier. Blue guitar as well. Everything's black and white, but there was a blue guitar, so somebody may play the guitar, someone may have a blue guitar. Music, guitars may be particularly important for some reason. The colour blue might be somebody's favourite colour, might be important. Somebody might have had or have a dog called Blue. I know that's funny actually. I can think of somebody, but they're not a Pisces. Right, okay. Right, because I didn't do a reading yesterday, I was working. I did all my readings on Thursday. Didn't do any readings yesterday. So when I don't do readings, I get bombarded with messages. It's like the spirit world opens up the floodgates and I get all the messages. It's like, why aren't you doing a reading? we're going to give you all this stuff. So I've run through it in Virgo's reading. I don't know if it's for them or for you, but I'll run through it for you now. Take anything that resonates, leave anything that doesn't. It could be for you, it could be for Virgo, it could just be for one person. My tummy's rumbling again. I might have to pause before I go into you pulling your cards and just go and run and eat something, so my tummy doesn't speak to you through the whole reading. Right, baby elephants, cartoon elephants. I saw a 2D image of an elephant and a 3D image of an elephant. There were baby elephants. It was like Dumbo, but it wasn't Dumbo, I don't think. Kind of, and how they had that movie, they had the 2D movie and then they made a 3D version of that movie. Then I got Angela Lansbury, which is interesting because she was in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, which had a scene with lots of 2D animals in it. And what I'm getting from this is possibly they're making a 3D version of Bedknobs and Broomsticks. I did Google it. It doesn't look like anything's been confirmed. I don't know. I also saw the tortoise out of, I think it was the tortoise from Robin Hood. Maybe you've been watching Dumbo, maybe you've been watching Robin Hood, maybe you've been watching a lot of animated movies, cartoons recently with cartoon animals. But I saw the tortoise from Robin Hood, and I saw the number 333. Elephants and tortoise, these are very, very slow moving energies. It could be that it's you or somebody around you. It's kind of like doing something, but they're doing it very, very slowly, but they're doing it very efficiently. It's kind of like putting a lot of work in over time. Persisting, and persisting, you know, I do see you as the polar bear energy, Pisces, which is all about endurance, strength, persistence, keeping that goal in sight and plodding on. What else? Yeah, the three, watch out for number threes, number patterns with the number 3 in, you know, if it's like 333, what are you thinking about at that time? It may be that the universe is trying to get your attention. 3s are also about community, working with other people, relationships with people around you, which ties in quite well to your intuitive messages. I saw an otter. Now, this deck has an otter card in it. It has come out for a few signs this week. The otter card for me symbolises partnerships. Otters kind of, they mate up. They have a kind of like a long-term partner. They kind of mate for life. So when I see the otter card, for me, it's somebody looking for their soulmate, looking for their perfect mate. Now, I didn't see the otter card from this pack. What I actually saw was a card that doesn't exist. I sometimes see images like this, like the spirits are holding up a card in front of my mind's eye. So the card was a second otter. Now I say quite often I wish I had 2 otter cards so that the otter cards could come out together. So they actually showed me an image of an imaginary otter card from this deck, a second otter card. Now the otter card in this deck is like over here on the hind legs looking this way, and the otter card that they kind of showed me over here was an otter facing this way, like on 4 legs facing this way. So it's the 2 otters finding each other, which was a lovely message. I wish that otter card actually did exist in that deck because it'd be perfect. What else did I get? Minecraft. Perhaps someone's been playing Minecraft a lot. Your children may have been playing Minecraft. Your children may have been telling you about Minecraft. It was kind of like a bit of a waking dream where my children were playing Minecraft. My son had gone into the nether. He was being a bit sneaky. He was using creative mode to place blocks to make a nether portal. There may be a sense of going in to do that shadow work, shadow side, perhaps lifting the veil between worlds. But I saw in the game, in chat at the bottom, I could see the words benefits, cheater, cheat. Somebody may be a benefits cheat, somebody may be trying to hack the system a little bit there, somebody may have been accused of cheating, somebody may be saying cheat. Yeah, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. I keep hearing Perfect Gentleman by Wyclef Jean, which came through on Thursday for Cancer and Capricorn. You may be dealing with a Cancer or a Capricorn. Maybe go and check out those readings if you are. Is that everything? That's everything. That's everything. Yay. Right, okay. I am going to go and grab something to eat quickly, and then I'm going to tune into the energies and start your reading. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some situation cards over here. Then I'm going to go past, present, future. Be aware that anything that comes out in the future position can be changed. It's mutable because you can change your direction at any time. So if you continue going on the path that you're going in now, exactly the same path, exactly the same course of action, this is going to be what happens in your future. If anything comes up that's difficult, anything that comes up you want to avoid, you can do so based on the advice I'm going to give you today. You can also take it as a heads up. So if there's something that comes up that isn't unavoidable, isn't unavoidable, maybe everything is avoidable. I don't know, for you perhaps. If something difficult comes up, at least take it as a heads up so you can prepare for it, and kind of have an idea of how to navigate it when it comes in for you. It's like almost like expecting the expected. Yeah, my children are laughing. Perhaps your children are around you at the moment laughing. Being quite noisy perhaps when you're trying to do some work if you're working from home. And then we're going to go so past, present, future, and we're going to have heart space or emotional space, head space or thoughts, and action space or the tangible things that you're doing in your real life, in your everyday life, like the practical matters. What action are you actually taking? So there may be some disconnect there, or it may be cohesive. We'll see. I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to tune in and do your reading. Okay, Pisces, so I'm seeing a lot of crows. The crows are flying and circling again. I'm not quite sure what they're up to. They're trying to tell me something. They've been around quite a lot since yesterday. Right, Pisces, as I was tuning in, I also got Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish. Not so much the idea of burying a friend, but there's lines in there like... I think she actually says calling the cops at one point, so it's tying in with that Charlotte Lawrence song, if that resonated for you. What do you want from me? No. What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? Yeah. What do you know? So it's like not trusting someone. It's like almost like, what do you want from me? It's like if you've been in unhealthy relationships in the past where people have taken advantage of you, where it's like people... I'm getting two things. Either it's like somebody's coming towards you and you don't trust them. It's like, what do you want from me? Or it's that there's like, it could be both. Or it's that there's like confidence issues where you don't feel like you're worthy of love. So when somebody comes towards you, it's like you think they've got an ulterior motive. I also got I Touched Myself by the Divinals. I Touched Myself. The reason why I got that was as I was lighting your Just Stick, I chose Patchouli for you because I thought, well, this feels like a love reading. It normally is with Pisces, which is why I like you. So you're one of my favourite signs because you're the old romantics of the zodiac. So I was lighting a Patchouli Just Stick. Sometimes I do two, which is for a couple. I chose to light one because I thought, Pisces, you need to learn to love yourself. If you're one of these Pisces that I'm tuning into who don't value themselves, you have to learn to love yourself and put yourself first, because what that does is it allows you to bring more value to the relationships that you're in, and it also attracts healthier relationships towards you if you have that self-love. Do that work, find that self-love. I love myself. Also, as I was eating breakfast, the family were watching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and there was a particular line towards the end where it's like the girl had said to the guy something like, your technology will save the world one day. And it kind of, that was in his head. So there's something to do with the words you say to people, the ideas that you put into other people's heads. It's like, be careful what you say to people. If maybe you had a very critical parent who was always saying like, you're not good enough, or why are you doing that? That's wrong. You're never going to be any good. You know, this kind of thing. Or if you're saying that to, you know, be careful the words you use around people, because they might like take that to heart. They might believe what you tell them. Where actually, if you tell them you're going to save the world one day, you're going to do something amazing one day. Your technology is so good, it's going to, you know, maybe if your kids are playing Minecraft, like, you're so good at playing Minecraft, you're so good at computer games, you're going to make your own computer game one day. Maybe that'll stick in the head and maybe it'll come true. Be careful what you say to people, because people may take it to heart, or perhaps this is like, again, something to do with your parents. It's funny because I can see how this reading so far actually relates to somebody who had a Pisces parent. So yeah, it's cross watchers, hi. Those of you who are watching who are dealing with a Pisces may be finding this relevant too. Right, okay, so let's go. My tummy's still rumbling. I'm sorry, I have had breakfast. You're just going to have to put up with it. You know, I'm human. Sometimes human tummies rumble. Somebody's keeping secrets, and it's you, because it's your energy. You are being sneaky, sneaky, foxy, soxy. It's funny that I got that Robin Hood image as well, as one of the kind of intuitive images that I picked up on. Maybe literally you've just been watching Robin Hood. Maybe you had a crush on Robin Hood or Maid Marian, the foxy versions, in your childhood. Maybe that was a lot of this is intuitive, so bear with me if it's not resonating. Perhaps if you were one of the people who I'm picking up on who had parents who had an unhealthy relationship, perhaps you learnt about love through the movies. So you like watching, they're giving me the song now from Robin Hood, love, it feels like only yesterday. There may be a childhood romance here. You're thinking about someone from the past, possibly. Somebody who's like your best friend. Maybe you want someone who feels like they're your best friend. Now I'm getting Kesha. I'm getting a lot of songs for you, Pisces. Best friend, can we just hang out tonight? Neither of our boyfriends are even invited. So yeah, this is something to do with like learning about love through the movies rather than experiencing it yourself for some of you. And wanting that, being like, that's what love is, and that's what I want. I want that healthy relationship where I feel like I'm marrying my best friend. Maid Marian marrying Marian. Maybe someone's called Marian. Okay. Just let me shuffle 3 times. I'm going to split the deck and see what's on the bottom because I was faffing around there, so I saw quite a few things. So on the bottom of the deck, tarantula. Oh, slow moving, sneaky, creepy energy. Lying in wait. Yeah, no, this is perhaps just setting some kind of trap for somebody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because I'm getting different messages here. So there's somebody who's kind of like lying in wait, watching, waiting, biding your time, setting a trap for someone, like waiting to pounce, like, right, the tarantulas pounce, the foxes pounce on the chicken. Maybe some of you are eating chicken as you watch this. They're telling me what came first, the chicken or the egg. I get crazy intuitive stuff for you, Pisces. You're a water sign, so I've got all this like randomness. Maybe a child has said that to you recently. What came first, the chicken and the egg? Maybe it was a joke. Fox. The foxes, though, they're very, very intelligent. This is your energy, so there's like intelligence there. There's strategy. There's watching. There's real like watching. Maybe watching how. Maybe you enjoy watching the people around you, watching how people move, the little things that they give away. You know that like. You know the subtle little glances, the things that people say, the body language, little inflections of the voice. Maybe you're very, very astute at noticing these little things. Especially, I'm sorry, it keeps going back to this. I'm sorry if it's not your story, but it's somebody's story because it keeps on coming in. Especially if you grew up in an unstable environment. It's like you kind of learned to kind of keep quiet, keep things to yourself, and to watch for the signs. Like, so watch. Perhaps you're really good at knowing, like, I'm hearing the crows. Perhaps you're really good at sensing when the mood of the room is about to change, when the tension starts to pick up in the air, when there's those little indicators that something's going to kick off and you know that it's time to get out of there. But it's like this intelligence with it as well. It's like almost like this like psychological feeling of it's something that you're proud of, this ability to kind of psychologically assess the other people around you. The pouncing then in that case might be you wanting to take action, wanting to cat amongst the pigeons. That's what they're trying to give me with the chickens, I think. Cat amongst the pigeons. You're thinking, I've got something to say or something to do. I've got some kind of knowledge that is really going to if I say it, if I do this thing, if I pounce, it's going to like shake things up around me. Everybody's going to start flapping. And it's like, you've got this knowledge. You quite like having this secret knowledge of something that could really, really, really like shake things up. And it's like with that tarantula, it's like biding your time or knowing that you've got this kind of thing in your pocket that you could throw out there and then just kind of watch and see what happens. Pisces, the mood of the room changed here. You've gone from being this like Like this energy that I was really, really concerned about to being like this energy that I'm thinking, oh, I'm actually quite scared of Pisces. Right, okay. Thinking of the Pisces that I know now, thinking, right, I'm gonna have to be careful around them. They're assessing me. They're doing a cycle. Maybe some of you are psychiatrists. Maybe that's your job. Right, okay. Tarantula and the fox. What's going on? Message. Somebody could be receiving a message. Somebody could be sending a message. It could be some kind of formal letter, some kind of contract, like a letter from your bank or something. Or it could be so many things. It's number 7, so it's to do with destiny, life path, soul purpose. It could be that you've stumbled across a letter from the past, like maybe you've been going through some old drawers and you've found a letter that one of your parents sent to the other parent, or an old love letter or something, and like you're rereading this letter and it's giving you some sort of insight into the past. It could be so many things. I'm going to have to pull a clarifier. I'm just sort of going with what I pick up on intuitively. High honour. Again, another 7. Right, yeah, definitely you need to act in high honour in this situation, whatever it is for you. You probably, Pisces, you're my Lancelots, right? My knights in shining armour. So I always have this sense of like chivalry, of doing things properly. From you. So yeah, I think you do probably want to, I'm sorry again about my rumbly tummy, you probably really do want to act in high honour. You probably do want to do everything above board. You know, if you are in that fox energy, which is kind of like secretive, you probably have the urge or the want to kind of do things legitimately, have things above board. You may want to legitimize a relationship. Something perhaps could be something to do with legitimacy of children, probably again to do with ancestral stuff. It could be like grandparents, something to do with like a message of concern over, there's a message of concern cards, but that's not come out, but a message of revealing something about ancestry. That's come through a few times actually this last week or so. It could be something along the lines of somebody got a message that somebody was pregnant, and it was like, right, well, the honourable thing to do is to marry them. It could be like your parents' situation, and you know, it could be grandparents. But literally, this could be anything. It just message. Perhaps you're sending a message, you're receiving a message. Could be an email, could be signs from the universe. I don't know. It could be anything. Take anything that resonates, leave anything that doesn't. Can I get more on this message, please? Can I get more on this message, please? If you do it to me, I'm thinking if they give me certain cards, I'm going to be not happy. Right, okay. The snake flipped and went back in the right way. So do watch out for snakes in the grass. Do watch out for temptation. Yeah, it's probably something ancestral. They're giving me the lilies card, so this can sometimes mean ancestors, remembrance of the past, people who've passed over, past lives, lilies, remembrance, nostalgia. Yeah, so the message, whatever it is, it concerns something to do with the past or ancestors, nostalgia, peace lilies. I can hear someone rustling. The house is very noisy today. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone who communicates. They can be a little bit cold. You may be dealing with someone who's an air sign, perhaps a father who is an air sign. They can sometimes not hide their emotions. They can sometimes be a bit cold, a bit aloof. They can cutting. The Kings of Swords, they take action to cut things out of their life. And maybe that something ended because somebody cut something out of their life. There wasn't enough emotion there. You may have a father who's passed on, and this is a message regarding them. Grandfather. Seven and 3 make 10, which is to do with endings and new beginnings. So I'm not predicting a death here. I'm seeing this very much as, you know, I was picking up on the ancestors and things on this card already, and then this has come out to confirm that it's something that's ancestral. Something from the past. Oh, That's nice though. For those of you who are looking for a soulmate, for a perfect match, this is literally it. It's the Swans card. It's like the Two of Cups card in the tarot. Somebody who's your soulmate, your destiny. You are my destiny. Somebody who you're on an emotional wavelength with. You see eye to eye. It's like looking in a mirror with this person. You could even have like some sort of psychic connection with them, where it's like what that person's thinking, you think about them, and then they ring you. Like intuitive knowing a lot with this person. You just read each other really, really well. And again, swans are animals that they pair up for life, like the otters. So twos are about unions, partnerships. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it probably is for you. It could be that there's someone in your life who is like this, or it could be that you are wanting this. And fours are about stability, foundations, kind of like house and home, where you put your roots down. So you want to put your roots down somewhere where it feels stable. It feels like an equal partnership. Excuse me. 2 and 6. Now that I'm burping. I had tummy rumbles and now I'm burping. This is the gross reading. It's the last reading of the week. If I can't burp for your readings, Pisces, who can I burp for? 2 and 4 is a 6. Sixes are about nostalgia, equal give and take, equal fair and share, sharing emotions. It's all coming through pretty strongly here for you. You may quite be interested. Oh, look at there as well, the tulips. Yeah, this might be somebody coming towards you with a romantic message, a romantic offer. Shall we go on a date? I think I think we are a good match. Is that Best Friends again by Kesha? Did I write that down? I did not. Best Friends, BFF, Kesha. All right, okay. All the songs that come through for your reading will be in the description box down below. You can open that up, you can look up the songs, you can look up the lyrics, you can listen to them, see if you have any emotional resonance with anything in there. Maybe it's only one line from a song, but it really kind of like triggers something in you. Maybe it's the mood of the song kind of makes you think of something. Take it as it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Right, okay, that sounds like somebody cleaning carpet. I wonder if Bess has been mucky again. We've got a new cat, just to explain. She came to live with us a week or so ago, and she's an outdoor cat. She's always been an outdoor cat, but we haven't got her chipped yet. We're working on it. And so she's a bit confused about the litter box and where to pee. She kind of wants to pee outside. We can't let her outside yet. So she's doing really, really well actually, but she does have the occasional accident. Okay, so let's get your past emotional space for Pisces. Oh dear, all the embarrassing truths are coming out today, aren't they, Pisces, in your reading? Rumbly tummies. Maybe this is what you're dealing with, especially if you've got kids. Maybe you are kind of cleaning up after accidents, especially if you've got young kids. 1 second. I'm sorry, Pisces, that your reading's so messy. I'm trying my best. Ace of Wands in your past heart space, in your past emotions. The Ace of Wands is a new passion. It's a new opportunity for a new passionate relationship or a new passion project. It's something that's... basically it's something new, and it's something that makes you feel very, very fiery, passionate, maybe sparks a lot of creativity within you. It's something that you have a real urge for, but you can see the imagery on this card. She's kind of got her chest locked. She's got her heart locked away. So there may have been a relationship where you went for the passion above emotion. I'll pull a clarifier on that in a moment. Can you tell me what was going on in the thoughts, please, of Pisces in the past? Strength. Something... Okay, I'm going to have to put clarifiers. Strength, you could have been thinking about how do I take the lead in this situation. Excuse me, it could have been a relationship that gave you a lot of strength. Finding strength in some kind of partnership. Or it may have took a lot of strength for you to resist something. If this was a new passion for you, a new relationship coming in for you, or something that you really, really wanted, emotionally, really wanting it, in your thoughts, it may have taken you a lot of strength to kind of deal with that situation. Past action space, please, for Pisces. Definitely, she's got her heart looked away and she's looking back at the past. So she's kind of looking at that fox. So it's like whatever that reluctance was regarding that passion, it's something to do with your past, like past, you know, your childhood, or perhaps being hurt in the past, being scared of being hurt again. So it's like having the passion for something, but the reluctance, that like the heart locked away. Right, past action space. Oh, Angel de la Nuit. Okay, Angel de la Nuit in the reverse. This is a card specific to this pack. It's an energy. You can see it as spirit, right? Spirit guides, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, whatever guides us through life. The Angel de la Nuit is an energy that protects you in the darkness when things are hard. If you are doing shadow work, if you are you know, delving into the secrets of your past, you know, things that have hurt you, looking at your emotions, looking at, you know, why am I the way that I am, why do I act the way that I act? All that kind of shadow work that we can do, that self-reflection that's quite painful to do. The Angel de la Nuit guides you, protects you through the darkness. In the reverse, she starts to look towards the future, so that's quite good. I'm going to have to pull a clarifier again on her. It may be that you felt like you went through something that was very, very dark and you didn't have anyone protecting you. You may have had this sense of being in a really dark place and feeling like you couldn't feel that connection to the spirit side. It's like, I don't believe in God anymore, because if God exists, why would these things happen? Perhaps. I'll put clarifiers on that. The Angel de la Nuit, right? Love that card. I love that energy. I've never had it in the reverse before, so not too sure. The King of Swords in your current heart space. There's that King of Swords again. Where was he? Where did he show up? Over here on this Lily card. The King of Swords, this is a person it could be you, or it could be, sorry, one second. The kids were getting just a bit noisy outside the bedroom. I was just giving them a shout to either move away or be a bit quieter. The King of Swords, somebody who's very, very cutting. It could be you, could be someone you're dealing with. Somebody who's very they're in the upright, so they're in positive energy. I'm hearing the crows, a lot of crows around in your reading today, which is kind of that Angel de la Nuit energy for me. The King of Swords in the upright is somebody who is very logical, very analytical. They are a brilliant communicator. They take action when they need to take action. They will cut things out. They will, they kind of get the job done. They do what needs to be done, and they're very intelligent. The difference between the kings and the queens is that the kings in the tarot, and this can be a female, it could be you, it could be, you know, it doesn't have to be a man, but it normally does indicate a male energy. It's somebody, so the crows are going crazy, it's really distracting to me. You could feel like there's something that you need to communicate, that you need to take action on, but you're biding your time. The kings are more, they play the cards closer to the chest than the queens do. The queens will take action immediately, and they will communicate what needs to be communicated. They're much more open. The kings are a little bit more, they hold back more. So you may be holding back on communicating something, holding back on information, but it's in your heart space. It's sort of about thoughts. So you're feeling like you're either feeling something emotionally about a King of Swords character, or if this is you, you're feeling like there's something you need to do, some kind of action you need to take, something that you need to think through, or something that you need to communicate, but you're feeling like you need to do this, but you're not actually actioning it yet. It's something that you emotionally and intuitively know. It's like, I have this knowledge. You may not even be aware of it. Like, it's underlying, it's emotional, it's subconscious. A subconscious need to communicate something or take action, but knowing that you're going to do it when the time is right, which is probably why that fox energy is there. Okay, in your current thoughts, yeah, you may not even be like consciously aware of this, but intuitively you know. Yeah, in your current thoughts, you've got the wheel card. It's right in the center of your reading as well, so it's big energy. It's the major arcana that's come out so far for you, apart from the angel Delaware. Knowing that the wheel is turning, knowing that there's a twist of fate, thinking that you want a twist of fate, thinking that you want your luck to come in, or that your luck is changing, regarding fate. You can see this is the fates. You can be up, you can be down. In the upright, this is like positive. Things are going your way. Yeah, a twist of fate in your favor. Okay, I'm going to have to pull a lot of clarifiers for your reading, I think, Pisces. Current action space, please, for Pisces. Current action space. Oh, wow. You're doing a lot. Whoa, Empress and Emperor. Pisces, in your action space, you have the Empress and the Emperor. Now, anyone who knows tarot card readings is probably going to get excited when they see the Empress and the Emperor together, and they came out side by side. This is a power couple. Right, for those of you who have met your perfect match, you've met your soulmate, right, up here with this here, you've met your soulmate, and you know this is the love of your life. You know this is your perfect match. This is for you. This is, yeah, this is amazing. And you've got success. The Six of, no, it's not, I'm seeing it as the Six of Wands, which is the success card. Six of Pentacles. It's balanced, it's equal, it's fair, equal give and take. And the Ace of Pentacles here is some kind of new offer or a new plan. It's something tangible. This is in your tangible reality, Pisces. I'm so excited. This is happening. This is real. It's here. For some of you, like the Empress and the Emperor are a power couple. When the Empress and the Emperor get together like this, they make things happen. They are like, this is like, can you hear the crows? This is like taking over the world energy. Yeah, the Empress and the Emperor side by side can do anything. It's a proper power couple, so strong. The Empress is all four queens of the tarot. She's the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. The Emperor is the same for the kings. He's all four kings. So everything, you've got it all. Both of these people, they've got everything going for them. They've got the emotions, the emotional depth, the emotional maturity of the cups. They've got the clarity, the willing to take action. They are good at communicating, like the swords. They are they've got the groundedness, the practical mindset, the ability to put in the hard work of the Pentacles, and they've got the passion and the creativity and the enthusiasm of the Wands. They've got it all going for them. It's also, I'm so excited. For some of you, it's like, this is like your soul, literally soulmate, like back to back, taking over the world. It's so fair as well. It's shown with this Six of Pentacles, which is fair, equal. Look, she's got like this set of scales here in the background there. It's making things fair. So in your tangible reality now, there's a sense of making things fair, making things right regarding this Emperor and Empress and Emperor, and then there's this new pentacle, this new tangible thing that is happening. Somebody might be proposing. The Ace of Pentacles can be a proposal. It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm just trying to think of other ways of reading it for those of you that it isn't an Emperor and Empress situation. For those of you who it's like you're in that fight until someone who's calling the cops that I was talking about, that kind of unhealthy relationship. This isn't that. This is not that. This is perfect relationship. If your relationship is codependent and unstable, then you're not in Emperor and Empress energy. You're just not. So that's not what this is for everybody. Another way of looking at this could be parents. The Empress and the Emperor can mean parents. So in your tangible reality, there's something to do with balancing out a situation with parents, which brings in this new material start, this new material opportunity. Could be dealing with the Libra. The Six of Pentacles and the Empress both indicate Libra. This can also be Taurus. The Emperor can be Taurus or Aries or Capricorn. For me as a reader. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. So you've got strong Libra, strong Taurus. Perhaps that was your parents' signs. Perhaps that's your signs if you're cross-watching. Perhaps you've got strong Taurus or Libra placement in your chart. This could also be balancing out the two aspects of your personality, the yin and the yang of your own personality, the feminine and masculine side, the side that takes action, the side that's more nurturing, going with the flow, the leader and the nurturer. Balancing out those two sides of yourself and then having a new start. That's actually coming through quite strongly and sensibly there for some of you. For others of you, the Empress is definitely trying to find balance, tangible balance in your reality. The Empress is a card about abundance, about opportunity for growth, about things growing, abundance coming in, planting the seeds and watching them grow. So it's like opportunities for growth in some kind of aspect of your life. Then the Emperor then would be that somebody taking the lead, wanting growth, taking the lead to make it happen regarding some sort of new start. It could be like a new project, a new something practical and new. Seeing a lot of growth and opportunity in it, kind of taking the lead in the situation, balancing things out. So take anything that resonates there, leave anything that doesn't. So excited to see the Empress and Emperor together like that, in the tangible reality as well. It's not in the heart space. It's not like, oh, I wish this would happen. It's not in the thoughts of like daydreaming about it. It's tangible, it's real, it's happening, it's practical. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So for some of you, this is that case of like that new song by Gwen Stephani, the appreciation of it, feeling like don't let it go away, this feeling has got to stay. Right, love this reading now, Pisces. Like, again, I just love your readings. Sorry to cover up the Emperor and Empress there, but I need a bit more space. Perhaps some of you are saying that I need more space. I need some space in this. It's overwhelming, maybe. Okay, future heart space, please. What's going on in the future heart space for Pisces? Don't let it go away. Oh, okay. Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's not letting it go. Somebody's not putting the work in here. Okay, I think this is abandonment issues. The Tower there as well. Here it comes. Here's the truth, guys. This is where I call you out, Pisces. Too good to be true, right? Feeling like you don't deserve it. It's like, what do you want from me? Why do you love me? This is somebody turning on the heels and running because it's too good to be true. They feel like they don't deserve it. They're scared it's all going to go wrong. It's abandonment issues. Emotionally, somebody is like, the Four of Cups is not taking the cup, not taking the offer. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is not putting the work in. They're not doing the work to take this cup. It could be you, it could be somebody else. It's in your emotions, Pisces. I'm seeing it as you doing this, so I'm calling you out. And again, the future energies can be changed. This is amazing. It's brilliant. I'm getting too good to be true. Feeling like it's too good to be true. So the interesting thing about this Four of Cups card, what this gives me is somebody who's like, they're not taking the offer, but they want that person to come to them. She's kind of like lay there. So she's not turning her back. She's not refusing the offer. It's almost like, right, well, if you want me, come and get me. Like, I'm not going to make the effort here. Literally this card, I'm not going to make the effort with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, if you want me, come and get me. Like, prove it. Prove that you love me. Prove that I'm worth it. Yeah, it's like, what I'm getting here is like, emotionally, you need somebody to prove it to you. You want somebody to come and chase you. Because there's a fear of right, well, if I'm the one that offering the cup, I'm the one that's going to get rejected, so I need them to offer the cup to me. Come on, Pisces. Come on, Tower moment. Come on, Pisces. Be aware that if you're doing that, it's sabotaging. It's sabotaging something that's too good to be true before it can hurt you. Hurting them before they can hurt you. Yeah. Do you see? Do you see it, Pisces? Don't let it go away. So I'm going to push it away. Okay. I've got to communicate what they're giving me. I told you I was going to call you out, Pisces, in this reading. What's going on in the future thoughts, please, for Pisces? You can change this, though. Now that I've made you aware of it, your tendency to do this, perhaps. Now that I'm pointing it out to you with that Tower moment, you can be like, oh my God, I do that. And I do that because I'm scared, because I've got my heart locked down, right? Because I'm cold in the heart space, because I'm scared of getting hurt. I realise that about myself now, and I realise that it's because of these past issues, these childhood issues, perhaps the way I was raised, perhaps because of the way my parents acted towards each other. You know, perhaps I'm scared of failure. I've got abandonment issues. Whatever it is for you, right? Whatever it is for you, you need to go and do that shadow work that's back here that you didn't do. Go and do that shadow work, because all you're doing is self-sabotaging your own happiness up here. You're not letting it. You're not loving yourself, and therefore you're not allowing love in. Some of you, not everybody. Again, there's lots of Pisces coming to the reading. It doesn't have to be you. It could be like if you're dealing with a Pisces, if a parent was a Pisces, if your romantic partner is a Pisces. If you're cross-watching, if you're watching for a Pisces and you're like, you're probably sat here going, what the hell? We're the Emperor and the Empress. We're going to take over the world. Like, it's here, it's tangible, it's happening, it's real. Why the fuck are you running? Sorry for swearing. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you sabotaging this? Why have you come forward and then drawn back? Like, where have you gone? For those of you that are watching for someone like that, for those of you who that's your situation, understand that this person is so scared of getting hurt. They're so vulnerable, so vulnerable. They've got this real fear, and they need you to prove it to them. They need you to go and rescue them from that tower like the knight in shining armor, because they don't think that they're worth it. They've probably put you up on a pedestal where they think the world of you, and they think they're not good enough, and they don't want you to reject them, because that would crush them, absolutely crush them, or any confidence that they have, any confidence that they've built up, that they've managed to build up so far. Like, if you rejected them, it would absolutely just crush them. So understand why they're doing this. Understand what that energy is. Understand that they're not trying to reject you to hurt you. They're behaving this way because they're trying to protect that heart space, right? Look up here again, that lockdown heart. And if you're worming your way, if they've got their heart locked down so tightly and you've managed to kind of worm your way in through that keyhole into the heart space, and they're seeing this, they're freaking out, absolutely freaking out. Right, I'm laughing. It's not a laughing matter. It's Eight of Cups. In the thoughts, what's happening here is there's something emotionally missing, and this person's walking away. But the imagery of this card, right, is like they're not really walking away. It's like, I'm walking away, I'm leaving this situation because there's something missing emotionally for me. But then they're looking back and they've got that kind of like, come hither, follow me. Like, kind of like, are you coming with me? It's like, I'm walking away, but I really want you to follow me. I really want you. Okay, they're giving me Annie DiFranco. I think I'll go for a walk now. I feel a little unsteady. I don't want anyone to follow me, except maybe you. I could make you happy if you weren't already. I could do a lot of things, and I do. Annie DiFranco, what's the name of the song? I don't know. I'm going to write down Annie DiFranco and I'll find it for you. It'll be in the description box down below. Annie DiFranco. I don't want anyone to follow me except maybe you. Yeah, so they're trying to make out they're acting like they're leaving, or you're acting like you're leaving, but you're not really. You want them to follow you. You want them to chase you. You want them to come and get you, or they want you to come and get them, whichever way that works for you. Future action space then. What's going on in the future action space? You silly sausages. But it's because of the pain. It's because of that childhood trauma. Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody, you may be dealing with an earth sign here. The Queen of Pentacles in the tangible reality is somebody who stops my recording unexpectedly for no apparent reason. The Queen of Pentacles, this is it's my wife card. Again, this could be a proposal, this could be marriage. Doesn't have to be. There's communication with a Queen of Pentacles. So you could be identifying as a Queen of Pentacles, or it could be somebody around you. It could be a mother. It's the mother card for me as well, like that Empress card. The Eight of Wands is action, fast action, rapid communication. It's a lot happening at once. Yeah, it may be like all of a sudden you get like a barrage of text from someone, kind of like this absolute kind of like outpouring of emotion, like somebody just suddenly blurts out the whole story, or like there's a lot of action being taken all at once. It's like somebody's fired the starting gun and it's like, right, we're off, time to go. The Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who is very grounded, very practical, looks after the home, looks after really values the kind of like practical, tangible things in life. So maybe somebody who's like really good at running a good home, or has a really good career, or just really like looks after the practical matters. Make sure the washing's done, make sure there's food on the table, make sure that the house is clean and tidy, make sure that the kids have good quality clothes. Really good at like the practical side, and it's being good at the practical side in your actual action space, in the practical, tangible reality. So it could be you, could be somebody else, but there's something regarding this person, a lot of communication and action, and or action, could be one or the other. And this person sometimes seems to me like the gatekeeper. She has a key. She can either allow you to access something, or lock that gate and not allow you in. So this could be, again, you've got this keyhole here on the heart space, and this key here on this chain. So this could be this a sense of this person having unlocked their heart space. They're letting you in, letting you into their home, letting you into their life, but perhaps they're taking a very practical route. So it's almost like, right, okay, like they have you up on this pedestal, right? Or you have someone up on a pedestal. It's like this person idolizes this other person, but this is like yeah, I'm not interested in having a relationship with you. I don't want that. They do, secretly they do. But maybe it'd be practical for us to share a house together. Split the rent. Yeah, come and live with me. You can have that room, I'll have this room. We'll split the rent. Yeah, practical. It's great. Makes a lot of sense, right? But really, do you see what they're doing? Okay. Yeah, it could be Queen of Pentacles dealing with the King of Swords there. Five of Cups. Somebody could be feeling that they've missed the boat in a situation. The Five of Cups is crying over spilt milk, missed opportunities in some kind of relationship or emotion. Yeah, okay. I think I've got most of the story here. I've definitely got the overview. Why is the Ace of Wands there in the past action space? Ace of Pentacles, that's here. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay, so what somebody was doing here, sorry to bump the camera. Here's that Ace of Pentacles. It moved from the emotions into the tangible reality. So what somebody was doing here, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This is could be like a creative project. It could be something to do with work, like a creative work project, or some kind of new idea or plan or opportunity that you felt very, very passionate about, or somebody did. But then there was this sense of like doing research, gathering information, thinking things through. This is a student card, and it's also a spy card, gathering information, but then this person is following whatever information they gathered. They it prompted them to take action. It's quite swift action. In the heart space, they may not have taken the action, but they wanted to. They emotionally really wanted to take action, based on information that they gathered regarding something they were passionate about, and something that they tangibly wanted to do. And then they did. It looks like they did take action on that, because the Ace of Pentacles is now down here in the practical, tangible reality. Why is the Strength card in the past thoughts? The Wheel, and then whatever's happening, this consecutiveness, because the Ace of Pentacles moves from here to here. The Wheel moves from here to here. So you had the strength, I think, to take control of your life, to turn, or you were thinking, how do I make my own luck? How do I turn the wheel? How do I make this new opportunity happen for myself? There's a lot of newness here. And so why is the Wheel here in the current thoughts? Why is the Wheel here in the current thoughts? Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. I was picking up on this here because look, her hands are tied. Someone feels like the hands are tied. This may again be in regards to whatever's going on in here, where it's like somebody trying to look like they're not taking an offer, or somebody trying to convince themselves that they don't want to take this cup, but actually there's something restraining them, and it could be their own thoughts, right? The Eight of Cups here is in their own thoughts. Turning the wheel of fate, knowing that your luck is changing, knowing that there's a new cycle coming in for you here, but feeling very, very trapped with that Eight of Swords, and it's in your mental space. Swords are about mental activity, mentally trapped, but she's not actually trapped. So she's looking in the mirror, she's seeing herself as being all tied up by something, not seeing clearly, but she's not actually tied up. She can move, she can take action regarding whatever this wheel is, this new cycle, but she's not seeing it yet. She thinks she's trapped, she or he. These birds though, these ravens, this angel Delanui down here, I'm turning her up right for you. The ravens were going crazy out there. Ravens or blackbirds or crows may be particularly significant for you at this time. Watch out if you see black feathers. They may be the universe, the spirit, your ancestors trying to communicate something to you. If you see crows or blackbirds around, pay attention to what they're doing. What are you thinking at the time when you see them? It could be like your spirit guides trying to untangle you, trying to get you to be able to move. But you need to do that shadow work. You didn't do the shadow work when you should have done. Tell me about the Emperor and the Empress, please. Oh, they're being sneaky. There's sneakiness here. There's some deception. It could be that the pair of them are being a bit sneaky, like Bonnie and Clyde. Or it could be self-deception, illusions. I just split the deck and I split it on the Ace of Cups. So this could be some kind of illusion regarding probably feeling like you're not worthy, of that cup. It's too good to be true, right? So is it too good to be true, or are you deluding yourself because you think it's too good to be true, but it's actually here in your tangible reality? So what's going on? Tell me why the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles is up there. Whoa, somebody could have had a fallout. Somebody could have fallen out with somebody. All the cards fell out there. So what's going on? This Four of Cups and this Eight of Pentacles, not putting the work in, not accepting the offer, withdrawing emotionally. emotionally making a decision, making a choice. These are both cards about choice. The Chariot card about choice, choosing something, aligning the two sides, right? The yin and yang, aligning the two sides so that you can move forward and take fast action. Again, two cards about fast action, fast movement forward. Could literally be traveling somewhere. And then the Three of Wands comes after the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is needing to make a decision. The Three of Wands is I've made the decision, I've made my choice, and now I'm waiting to take action. So somebody, it could be that there's two things going on here. It could be if you're one of the people who's leaving a relationship to move on to a new opportunity, you've withdrawn, you've emotionally withdrawn from a relationship in your life, perhaps because you know it's not working out. Emotionally withdrawn from a relationship because you know that this new relationship, this power couple energy is coming in for you. So if you've been in a codependent relationship, it's interesting that I had those two songs, and I did feel that it was possibly two relationships. Knowing that you're in a codependent relationship that isn't working for you, knowing that you are now seem to not put the effort in anymore, emotionally withdrawing from that situation where you feel stuck, that you know it's not right for you because you've made a decision about your future, emotionally made a decision, made a choice, and now you're waiting to take action because I think this new relationship that is brilliant is coming in, but perhaps you're keeping it a secret. Quite a few different messages. Take the storyline that applies to you, leave anything that doesn't. As I say, there are different people coming to this reading. It's a general reading, so there's going to be messages for everybody. Eight of Cups. What's this Eight of Cups? This is a really interesting story, though. Five of Cups. And there's that Five of Cups again. Eight of Cups. Walking away from a situation. Yeah, some of you are definitely leaving one situation and moving to another one. Eight of Cups is a card about emotionally feeling like there's a cup missing emotionally. You're not fulfilled in a current situation. The Five of Cups is about crying over spilt milk. A relationship that didn't work out in the past, or past relationships that just didn't work out, looking back on those things that didn't work out emotionally for you, leaving it behind, because the thing about the Five of Cups is there's 3 cups spilt and 2 cups still standing. The 2 cups still standing represents the new relationship that's equal. It's like this. The 2 cups still standing is this relationship trying to come in, but this person has to get over that past pain, that past heartbreak, whatever that is for you. The emotions, the relationships that didn't work out, once you get over that and move on, then that two of Cups, that perfect balanced relationship can come in. But there's definitely some shadow work that needs to be done, some healing. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the tangible reality? Strength is back. Could be dealing with a Leo as well. Four of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. The strength to hold on to something. And this is like celebration with the community, celebration with friends, with family, people that you love, your soul tribe, wanting to hold on to your soul tribe, protecting. Oh, these two cards together, the Strength card and the Four of Pentacles, it gives me almost like Queen of Wands / Emperor energy, Empress energy. I asked who the Queen of Pentacles is. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very, very fierce. They are... it's like protective mother spirit energy. She's I see this woman as being like kind of the queen of this tribe when she comes out with this Strength card as well. She's like somebody may have African ancestry. It's or some kind of connection to Africa. This is somebody who's like the leader of a group. She's the leader of this community. She is like a mother figure in some sort of community or group. It could just be like the mother of the family, right? But she doesn't have to be a mother. It's mothering energy, Empress energy, somebody who is a fierce leader. She's protective. You can see the lion energy is protecting this lamb. The Four of Pentacles can be my shield card. So she's shielding a community. She's shielding the people she loves. She's protecting. She's nurturing. She's the queen of her tribe. Sorry to use that. I don't want to be like... I'm aware that I'm a white woman talking about something like African. I'm aware of the connotations of that. I'm not trying to be to use colonial language. I'm going to try not to do that. You know, to be fair, my father was, when he was a child, he grew up in Africa, so I have an association with Africa. Yeah. Amazing Empress energy, protective mother, guiding her lambs through life, protecting them, nurturing them. Doesn't necessarily have to be that this person is practically doing that, but it's that this person is that kind of, they have that ability. That's the kind of person they are. And then there's this Eight of Wands, this action towards this person, or this person is taking some sort of action. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Interesting. They're taking the action because they've made the choice. They want this partnership. They want the love. They want the passion. I was saying about the Two of Wands, right? The Three of Wands is this person's made the decision. So yeah, they're making this decision now. They are choosing. Look, it's the same energy. It's in the emotions. This person's acting on their emotions. Exact same energy in the emotions and the action space. Making a decision there. Making a decision. Making a choice to move forward, to take swift action forward. Exact same story here, and it's in regards to love, true love, passion, something that you feel passionate about. It's in your heart space, it's in your emotions, it's in your action space in the future. So it's brilliant, and that might be what it is. You've stopped putting the work into something that doesn't you felt chained to it. With the Devil card, you felt chained. There was a situation that was codependent. You felt chained to it. It was unhealthy. You stopped putting the work in emotionally to that. You're no longer emotionally invested in whatever that past situation was, where you felt chained, where you felt tethered, where you felt controlled, where you felt codependent. Addictions, could be addictions. Right, best advice please for Pisces. Best advice please for Pisces. It's the Capricorn card. This is Gemini, Cancer. You've got a lot of signs here. Doesn't have to be any of those. Imagine what do you want? What is your happiness? What is your perfect life? Regeneration, to be fair. There's that balance coming in there. Again, more Libra energy, Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. These may be the three signs that you're dealing with. You may have these placements in your chart. You don't have to. I just point out the signs because I know sometimes people like to hear them. But literally anyone can act in any energy at any time. We have, our charts are complicated. In the description box down below, you can find a link to a website where you can put in your birth details, and it will give you a lot of information about your placements, the different aspects, because we're more than one sign. You know, there's what, 9 planets if you count Pluto. There's a lot of kind of astral bodies going on up there that moving in different ways. So yeah, there's a lot of different aspects to our personality. So go and definitely look up your Venus sign, your Mars sign, Mercury. It tells you a lot about your individual character rather than being this kind of broad general "you're a Pisces" term. Right, I've not got much time left, so I really need to dash through these. I'm going to go up to the relationship messages for these because I definitely feel like there's a lot to do with relationships in this reading. Imagine. Essential meanings: turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, illusions. In matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it. There's that action in your future, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating. So step out into, Onto the dance floor, where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. Empress and Emperor, right? You will be changed for the better. Imagine that. So yeah, this might not even be a tangible relationship. You may be imagining it, manifesting it, but I don't know, it's showing in your reality. It's not showing in your daydreams. It's showing that it's actually there. So there you go. You can read those other messages if you like to in your own time. I read the relationship message, but there's like protection messages, prosperity messages in there, so you may find there's more information in there that's helpful to you. Regeneration. I really like this card. It's like having faced the storm, having had some kind of difficulty in your life, and then things are growing again. It's the Phoenix energy for me. It's funny that the Phoenix came out in Virgo's reading. Regeneration, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Relationship message. The world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what losses occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss. And in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Empress and Emperor energy. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. And this is what I was saying. Love yourself first. Do the shadow work. Do the healing. Learn to love yourself. Get into that Emperor and Empress energy. Emperor or Empress energy. Because that's what you attract. If you're in low vibe energy, you're going to attract low vibe people. If you're in high vibe energy, you're going to attract your perfect partner. You're going to attract your Emperor or Empress. So wherever you are, this is the advice, right? Let me show you those messages. You can read that in your own time. If that's what you want, if you've imagined your perfect reality, then don't settle for anything less. Make yourself the perfect version of yourself, and your perfect partner will come in. They can't come in if you've not done the shadow work, if you're not healed. The universe isn't going to let that person come towards you until it's the right time, until you're strong enough. So you've got to do that work on yourself before you can have that reality. That angel Delanoe in the past there, where that person didn't do the shadow work. If you've done it, then great, it's coming in for you. If you still need to do the shadow work, do it, because who wouldn't want this? Who wouldn't want this, right? do the shadow work. To be fair, balance, justice, I need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking. This might be that relationship that's closing out, right, for some of you. For understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is mutual benefit, and every party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. There you go. Brilliant. I love your readings. It's difficult. I'm running out of time. 1 second. Such a long reading. I'm so sorry, Pisces. About half of you have fallen asleep by this point. Maybe you need to watch this one in chunks. But I'm meant to be doing 20-minute readings, but there was too much in there to do in 20 minutes. So sometimes these longer readings are worth it. Really, really worth it, because there's a lot of soul growth in there, and you could be any point along that journey. You could still be here, like refusing to do that shadow work. Some of you are here, ready to take action towards that perfect relationship. So wherever you are, know that the future's looking really, really bright. There is that perfect partner out there for you. Don't be afraid to imagine it. Because if you imagine it, then that's you clarifying what you want and knowing your own worth and knowing. Yeah, don't be afraid to imagine. Don't be afraid of wanting that perfect relationship, but understand that you have to do the work as well to get yourself into Emperor or Empress energy in order for that to happen. Okay, Pisces, good luck with that. Well done to those who have been doing the spiritual work, the shadow work. Good luck to those who are starting to do the shadow work, and take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, Pisces.